Hello, Lego fans, and welcome into a brand new episode of the Brick Hour Podcast. I am JJ, otherwise known as Langster Builds on Instagram,
I am Cameron, others known as Cameron Studios.
and we are joined today by two of our good friends. You've seen them before; they're good friends of the show. Please welcome back from Sakuga Builds, Mathoozala and DanieLewa.
Thank
Woo!
you so much. So happy to be on the Brick Hour podcast, where misinformation is spread on a
Oh
weekly
no,
basis.
no, no, we're not doing that. Nope, nope, nope.
Hey, man.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions.
Anyways, that was hilarious. Before we even get going with today's episode topic, I would like to spotlight these two gentlemen real quickly
Yes.
because their channel just hit 6,000 subscribers. So
Oh,
congratulations on that. Very great
Nice.
milestone.
wow.
Awesome,
Thank you.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, if it wasn't for Daniel, shout out to big brother Daniel Lewa. We talk about Lego every single day on the phone. I said, let's just record it for YouTube and let's make a YouTube channel. So shout out to him. I know he's a super busy guy with doing a PhD. So I'm not going to dox Daniel Lewa, but
Ooh.
let's just talk about Lego mechs. How about we?
I think that's a great idea. And that's why we're all here today, just to talk about Lego mechs and to talk about what the best Lego mech of all time is.
In our opinion.
But before we get into that, Cam, what are we building this week?
What are we building? So I got some special ones today. So first is gonna be a new brickhead I've designed. We got Winnie the Pooh. So
Oh,
we'll
Bart
get that up.
Simpson.
Oh,
That is
that's
This is
awesome.
great.
Winnie the Pooh, one of the most classic Disney characters of all time.
Wow.
Very proud of this one.
I'm surprised they
Nice.
haven't done that yet.
I know they've done
Me too.
Eeyore, but no Pooh yet, and I don't get that. The next one I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have, but I saw it and I had to make it. I have the New York Comic Con Sandman Attacks, never released.
Flexing on us.
Nah, not really.
Wow.
I bought the pieces off of Bricklink and I had the instructions, so I have something that nobody is technically supposed to have, but I have it anyways. There's nothing exclusive about it. It's just it was supposed to be released at New York Comic Con. It just never was. So I just figured I saw the instructions online. I'll get the pieces. And next, as promised last episode, I said I'll build this set. So in honor to of JJ and Scott, I built Iron Man 2.
Nice.
Honestly, not as bad except for their arms. Outside of their
The
arms are
legs look
horrible.
good.
The legs and the torsos and the head are great, and like their features with the blasters are awesome. Their arms suck. Their arms absolutely do suck. I'll fully admit that. Everything else pretty good. Awesome minifigures with Iron Man and War Machine.
That War Machine is so good.
It's a great War Machine. So that is the only set that I built this week. But this project I worked on for a few weeks. I'm very excited to announce that I have finished taking
Oh,
off Stitch's Hawaiian shirt.
That's an improvement, actually.
that looks
It's a
Looks good.
huge
really
improvement. I
good.
was really glad how like the back turned out, especially. Thank God this
Oh,
piece was
wow.
in that dark blue. But
Wow.
I took off the entirety of the Hawaiian shirt. There's no remnants of it left, and he looks as if this is an actual set, which is the goal. So I'm
That's
very
crazy
proud of
cool.
this. This guy will go with me to any convention I do now.
Wow.
Nice.
So I'm very proud of that. So that is what I have been building. Let's go to DanieLewa. What have you been building?
I don't have time to build Legos. I have been playing Hades 2 and Silk Song since September.
How is
Uh,
Hades 2?
it's the best game. It's one of my top two favorite games ever, probably.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
please play Hades 2. If you're a Lego fan, you will love you will love Hades. It has nothing to do with it. But it's great. The last thing I built was Arkham Asylum
Oh,
in
okay.
September. Best set of the year. Matt may argue with me,
Oh,
but that is the set of the year for me.
Hey,
all right.
well, we agreed that it was the Going Merry. Daniel and I both agreed.
Yeah, I just watched that episode. It was the Going Merry, wasn't it?
If it
And then
was
there
my
was like, oh,
personal list,
I
okay, you
didn't
know what?
force it.
Yes, your list was number. It was number one on your list.
yes, yeah.
All right. So Methuselah, what have you been building?
Nothing much. I just want to talk about Lego mechs, so I'll just quickly show you guys quickly just this goo goo gaga nonsense.
Hey,
I don't know. I
that's
don't know. Okay,
wow.
it's cool. A channel
It's
member found it.
interesting looking.
No, he found it on like $30 off Facebook Marketplace and I Venmoed him. So shout out to Oliver J, the Ginger Lender, for sending me that. It's cool. Pixel art works really well in Lego form. So I'm surprised they don't do
Yeah,
more
it does
pixel. Yeah.
actually.
Well, I'm going to pause you there because you did do something this week that is related to this video and it's behind you and I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, speaking of Lego mechs, yeah,
It's
the
awesome.
It
Ransom
is really
Fern
cool.
mech. And not only that, his Ninjago mech. Ah, I wish I could show you
Oh,
his Jace plus Zane's Titan mech.
the Gundam one, yeah, that thing
Yeah.
looks sick looking.
So yeah, shout out to the goat of mechs, Ransom Fern. He resurrected that Hulkbuster with using only the pieces in the set. I don't know how he did it. Oh my gosh.
How long did it take you?
A whole week. I don't know how many hours it took a whole
I mean,
week.
the thing with those rebrickable ones is you got to take the whole thing apart, and then the parts aren't sorted, so you're just picking through them little by little. When that Hulkbuster had a ton of parts,
I'm
so
strongly debating doing that, honestly.
You
you
have
should.
to, Cameron, you have to.
Okay.
Worth it.
All right, JJ, take us home. What have you been building?
So I got something in the mail today, actually, and finished putting together one of them, like literally 10 seconds ago before we got on this call. I ordered these 2 months ago. They were on sale for 40% off from Lego.com, and I picked up two more of these. I got the Rebel Scout speeder with the Imperial dropship. The dropship itself, kind of derpy looking. I mean, I got it right here. It looks a little goofy, but I will say this Rebel Scout speeder is such a good build. It's not even funny. And I will be using them to populate my Yavin, and I have a bunch more of the Fleet Troopers, which is great, and
Mm.
Stormtroopers. I'll have 3 QTKTs. I'll probably sell 2 of them, but
Hmm.
um,
So
yeah.
Yavin is your next one. I thought you were doing Teen Titans Tower.
Titan's Tower is currently in construction, so once I finish that, I'll move on to Yavin, and then once I finish Yavin, maybe I'm doing something Clone Wars.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Maybe I'm
See,
doing
this is the
something
thing
Clone
with
Wars.
JJ. He has so many ideas, but not enough time or bricks to
Three,
do it all at once.
three,
Three
three,
massive
Or
projects.
from what I can recall.
maybe. Well, one
No,
of them's gonna have to
five.
wait a little bit. You only have to wait a
Five.
little bit, but
Or
yeah.
no, six.
So
Six.
Titan's Tower, I have started building the walls for that. I'll have some updates for that in the next couple of weeks, but yeah, we're gonna get into this now. So it's no secret, Lego's done a lot of mechs lately, a lot of really good ones
Mhm.
too, and a lot of really good ones that we all very much like and agree on. So, because these fine gentlemen here are big mech guys like we are, it was only right that we pull our combined brain power together, and each of us picked 4 mechs that we then put into a bracket, and we're going to go through March Madness style and basically decide which mech out of the ones that each of us selected is the best mech ever. Now, obviously, there are some that were left off. We're not going to sit here and rank all 7 million Lego mechs that have ever been made because we don't need to compare the Duplo one to some
Hey, that
three-armed thing.
Duplo
Yeah,
was pretty awesome.
it is pretty funny. But we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna go to big screen mode because I'm pretty sure I can do that now,
So
which
while
is
he's doing that, we
great.
essentially each of us picked 4 of our top mechs, and then we put them in a bracket of 16, and they're just going to go head to head to see who's going to become the #1 mech of Brick Hour X Sakuga builds.
Yeah, and no offense to Brick Hour, but some of the Brick Hour picks are utterly suspicious. We'll just say that much.
Here we go.
All
Because
right,
this is supposed to be the best mech of all time, right? That's
correct.
Yeah.
what, okay. Well,
People have different opinions, bro. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
And we're gonna get going right off the bat with Cam's first pick, which is the exosuit from Ideas.
Yes. So I got this to act a little late. I got this one during COVID just because there's nothing to do, and I was trying to start collecting all the spacemen. So I needed the green suit. What I did not anticipate is how awesome this set was going to be, especially as a mech. It is so detailed. There's so many pieces. It there's you could be looking at the set for hours and you're gonna find a new detail every single minute. And it's a perfect mech, especially for classic space, and it's ready for a challenge.
mm,
Oh, it has a challenge coming, all right. It's
Yeah.
about to get destroyed. Look at this. I brought Monkey King Ultra Mech to the table. This is the pinnacle ultimate form of the Monkey King mech, which we saw the Guardian mech or the Warrior mech, and now this. It's perfect in every way. The shaping, the colors, the functionality. It doesn't have just the typical mech weapons like so many Ninjago mechs do. And Methuselah and I also took minifigures into account when talking about like what our favorite set of
Mhm.
mechs were because that's an important component. This figure selection is bonkers. The 3 demons, the elephant, the eagle, and the lion, and Buddhist monk Tang. Okay, I know that probably doesn't mean anything to any of you, but you have to realize that that is very
it's
cool, very
cool.
weird, and extremely religious for Lego to do, which is very
Oh.
bizarre.
It's
Uh,
cool. It's the
yeah.
only set where Tang looks like how he does in the how he's described in the book Journey to the West, Tripitaka. He's
Yep.
in his actual
Oh.
garb. It's the only
Yep.
set where you get that. But it's like if the Monkey King Warrior mech wasn't already cool enough, then here's the Ultra mech. Like it's just ridiculous how insane this is.
Like legitimately speaking, there are so many good Monkey Kid mechs. I love Maze, the white dragon one, I think is what it was called. The white one with the cannons on the shoulders. That
Hmm.
thing is sick. But the minute I was like, "Ooh, I should add that onto my list," the minute I see DanieLewa pick this one, I'm like, "Never mind. There is no reason to, because this is easily the best one." And I think that one has to be my pick for this round.
Oh.
As much as I love that idea as exosuit, that Monkey King mech is so good. It's so good.
I'm 0-1 already. Here we go. I can already tell it's 3-1. I'm the lone vote for the exosuit, but it
Hey,
it's deserved.
this is how I feel in the Brick Hour group chat. It's everybody versus me, Camera Studios. Now you know how I feel, bro.
Uh-huh.
My
Here we go.
God.
Round two.
This is ridiculous. What is the what is the buildable minifigure doing here?
So let me take because this was my pick was the upscaled minifigure.
Hmm.
Now the one of the some of the specifications we had for this list were that they had to be bipedal humanoid mechs that either had a minifigure pilot or had the illusion of a minifigure pilot. This upscaled minifigure, when you open the hat, there is a seat with control rods for that minifigure to sit up there. So technically speaking, it counts as a mech.
Don't sell
I
yourself short. There's a lot going on in there. There's a lot of gears and everything inside of there.
I think it's really cool.
It
I do
is.
think it's really cool. I think it's interesting, it's inventive, and it's just a really, I think it's a strong build. Minifigure wise, not so much, just a plain Jane figure. But at the same point, I just like the idea of this could just be its own build and it's fine. But the
Hmm.
fact that it has that little thing with the cap that opens up and you could put a figure to pilot it is actually really fun.
Well, this is the thing. I have this set, the buildable minifigure, and it's freaking awesome. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong, as a Lego set. But I'm a little like heart shattered that you would put this here for like best mech of all time. This is an Easter egg mech. This is not designed to be a. This is like saying
Oh.
the same thing you said
He makes
about
a
Cameron
point.
Studios wanting to put the Tyrannosaurus Rex because it had an Easter egg inside of it. It's the
Hey,
exact
hey,
same
hey,
argument,
hey,
bro.
hey. The T-Rex is a mech. It is a flawless mech, but is not
Cam,
a
it's not a
minifigure
mech.
controlling
There's
it.
a frog with a steering wheel that's buried
Hey,
inside the
it
spine.
counts. It
But that's the same.
counts.
It's the same thing. Like if the buildable Ron, Hermione, and Santa had an Easter egg of someone being piloted in the head, is that suddenly one of the greatest mechs of all time?
I'd be
Just the
terrified
amount
if
of
that.
disrespect you're giving the mech community, Langston Builders
Oh.
Insane. You did not do Nia Samurai X mech. You did not do Lloyd and
Whoa.
Aaron's team up mech. Like you just
Hey, there's a lot of good ones. I just thought this one was fun and interesting, so that's why I went that. Well, how about you talk about your pick now?
the angularity and design of Zane's Titan mech is unparalleled. It's just if you've ever seen Gurren Lagann, which I know most of you haven't seen, where it's very much influenced by. I think the designer even said it was influenced by it, where it has kind of the face on the torso.
Mhm.
It's just so Gundam. It's so clean. The color scheme is immaculate. This is yeah. It was tough to choose between the Titan mechs, and I didn't want to do more than one Ninjago one for my picks. But Zane's Titan mech is just mind blowing.
I
You
love
know
how
it is Daniel Lewa because he bought this set and I bought it from him.
Yeah, 'cause this is like the mech that re-revolutionized modern mech design, bringing knees back into the conversation.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, they weren't always in the conversation, but like it's great. It's actually a very clean color scheme too. So it has the aesthetics, it has the functionality, it has an exclusive figure. So it's a little of everything in this set.
I honestly I love Zane's Titan mech. It's one of the ones I need to go back and get to put with Cole's. I like Methuselah, your point. I love how there's like a face built into the chest. It
Yeah.
just looks really cool. I myself am picking Zane's Titan mech for this round because it is better than the upscale. Like
Whoa.
it's
Wow.
better than the upscale. Like the upscale minifigure is great.
Hmm.
It's obviously it's my pick, but Zane's Titan mech is a better mech than that is. So I have to give it to that.
I will say I'm gonna vote for the Titan mech, but I will want to give a little shout to the upscale minifigure. It gives me very much Men in Black vibes, where it's like an alien inside of like a giant robot. I just
Yeah.
thought that that was always cool. It the fact that you didn't know it was going to be a mech until you actually built it is just such a cool feature to me. But echo what DanieLewa said with the knees being brought back into mechs and the face and the torso. It's an amazing mech. It's gonna make for
Yeah,
an awesome battle next round.
and I don't want to derail, but they need to do this buildable minifigure style with like Spider-Man, Batman, more
Yes.
like IPs. Like, why are we doing
Ooh.
Santa and Hermione, bro? Anyways,
I believe Classic Space is rumored to be occurring, which would be very
That'd
awesome.
be
great.
cool. All right, here we go. Next, this is matchup 3 of the first round here. And we got again another DanieLewa versus Cam.
Oh boy.
All right, so this is the Golden Guardian from Exoforce. Exoforce had a ton of amazing mechs and really set the standard and got the ball rolling for Lego mechs. And I think Golden Guardian is one that kind of encapsulated all that the Exoforce mechs did well with having fun weapons, a unique design scheme, and just like something, I don't know, there's something that really clean and fresh about this mech.
No, that's a great mech, and but right here we got Lex Luthor's mech, the first appearance of Superman, Wonder Woman, and Lex Luthor in a Lego set, the first non-Batman DC set to ever release. And it's just a flawless mech. I mean, I do wish it had knees, but outside of that, it's just perfect to me. You got an awesome kryptonite blaster. You can have Lex Luthor just standing there controlling it. And the fact that it's the first appearance of Superman, Wonder Woman, and Lex Luthor, it's an all-in-one package of a mech, of a set of a mech.
What do you think, Lankster builds?
I I'm going with the Golden Guardian, and
Oh
Oh
God.
there's
my.
one reason why here. You did not pick the best Lex Luthor mech. The
Oh,
one from the Justice League wave in 2019 with Firestorm is 1,000 times cooler
The
with the
reason I
giant.
did not pick that one is because you needed two sets to complete it.
I mean,
That's the only reason I didn't pick it.
it wasn't even completed. It was just an extra thing you could attach to it if you wanted to. Like that mech is a complete build on its own. It's got the kryptonite axe. I also think while this Lex mech is iconic for giving us Superman and them for the first time, you said it yourself. It doesn't have knees.
Hmm.
And when you see this mech in Lego Batman 2, it is cooler because it has knees and it also has the giant Gatling gun cannon it holds. And I'm like, if you give it those, I'm with it, and I could. It's don't get me wrong. This is the Power Armor Lex, very iconic. This Golden Guardian is so cool though. That
it's
golden shield, the giant foam rocket launcher, the posability. It's so cool.
well, they had creative weapons back in the day. I don't know what happened to Lego's mechs and creative weapons that they had with Exoforce, but it's been out the window for the past decade or who even knows. But one thing with character design that I think makes a good character design is the silhouette and being
Hmm.
identifiable by its silhouette. And I think you could say the same about Lex, but just looking at the Golden Guardian with this angled out wings or whatever you want to call them. It's just Exo Force. They're simplistic builds, and I can tell just from this picture of the Golden Guardian, it's going to be a shoddy build, and that's it is what it is. Like
It's
they
an
were
old
cheap.
set.
Yeah, they were cheap and affordable sets. It is what it is, but they still managed to make them so dope at a cheap price point. It's just way too cool. I'm sorry, Cameron Studios. I think definitely
Eh,
Lex Luthor wins on minifigures, but this one wins on the mech.
guess I'm 0 for
Yay.
2.
Sorry, Cal.
I
Unlucky.
got two. I got two strong ones coming up. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
And here we go with the final matchup of the left side of the bracket. We have my pick, the Doctor Inferno Robo Attack from Agents, and we have the UCS Hulkbuster, the second one. And I'm gonna let Methuselah take this one first because he has a very interesting argument for why this is here that definitely has some merit.
Okay, is it? Why am I always against Langster builds and everything in life?
I
Like,
I just kind of it I didn't mind even, I'm kind of realizing now it looks like that's unfortunately how this panned out, but anyways,
okay,
we'll roll with it.
what do
We'll
you like
face
more?
off next round.
What do you like more, Langster? Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay, see, it's absolutely everything, bro. Okay,
I mean, because I have dogs, that's why.
it's true. I like both, but yeah, I have a cat. Anyways, enough anecdotes. Back to the mech bracket. So UCS Hulkbuster. So my experience with it is a little bit unique. Crap, I'm going into another anecdote. But
Oh
my
boy.
boss actually got it for me, so I had to spend $0 on it, and I think she even got it for like 300, which is much less than what the original price was. So I didn't have to pay anything. I know that's not everyone's experience with it, but it was such a bad build experience because things were breaking as you were building them, like little chunks were falling off. I don't know if you had that experience, Cameron Studios, where
I'm
just
waiting my turn.
yeah, chunks were coming off, but at the same time, it was so cool to build a mech of this size. Like Voltron is big, but it was like this is the biggest Lego mech ever made. So when I think of mechs of all time, I thought of this one. And I know it's not perfect, but it's hard, even in its base form, to take off display because it has that big epic presence where you can even see it in the background of a video. It's like, as a Mecha fan and as a Marvel fan, I just didn't want to take it apart. But yes, you do get the pieces set to build one of the greatest mechs of all time by Ransom Fern. And I know it's not fair to say that one is this one, but you get all the pieces here, so there's something to be said about that.
And I think it's an interesting argument you have of the set itself may be shoddy, may not be the best, but the fact that those instructions are out there, that you can take it and build it into one of the coolest builds like ever, rebuilds ever. It is an argument that goes in its favor. Now, when I look at mine, I love this one. This is one I had when I was younger. I don't have it anymore. But this was like classic sci-fi, like evil maniacal maniac robot build. Great articulation in the elbows, the knees, the feet, the shoulders. It's got the flamethrower arm. It's got the chrome claw that looks really cool. You got some great figures, the little jet that you have. So you have the pro tag and the end tag. They're going to fight against each other, which is awesome. I think this is a better complete set than the Hulkbuster. I think while the Hulkbuster is interesting in its own way, I myself am not a fan of this Hulkbuster. I think the ankles look really funky, and the mid arms, like the biceps, just look a little off. I will give it credit though. The fact that it can fit the buildable figure Iron Man inside is actually kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Marvel, as we all know. I bought this mech. I didn't get it for full price. I didn't get it for free either. And Methuselah was 100% right. The build experience wasn't the greatest. There's a lot of one stud connections, which doesn't make for a great mech. And while it is tempting to take it apart and rebuild it to the flawless mech that it can be, the matchup is the original set versus the original set. So unfortunately, I gotta vote against the Hulkbuster.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm going 100% Robotech. I'm sorry, bro. I think the Robotech is just holistically as a mech, you can just do so much more with it. The play features are amazing. It's a whole scene in one. It's the epitome of super villain mech.
You know, I love Dr. Inferno. Like growing up, I had Dr.
Oh,
Inferno's base, and my kid version is jealous of Lankster's kid version because I wanted this mech because it's so freaking dope. And it's kind of more like a play set versus a display set, but I just had to make sure that the UCS Hulkbuster was represented on here as the biggest Lego mech. But yeah, Dr.
No,
Inferno's mech I think should advance.
I mean,
respect.
I mean, at first when you were when you submitted this as your pick, I'm like, that's wild. But then you were like, yeah, but what about the replicable rebuild? I'm like, that's a actually very good point. Like, that's a really good rebuild.
I don't know. The Lankster wins as always. Next round.
Don't say that.
Lankster always wins.
All right, here we go.
You beat the upscale minifigure.
What? This is already hard. Oh no, we're on the right side of the bracket or the left side
We're
still?
gonna knock the left side out, then jump to the right side
my
afterwards.
Oh, here we go.
God.
Brothers
So here
versus
we go.
brother.
Well, I'll just say
Oh.
this. Which one of these sets do we own versus which one do we not own?
Crap. No, he's onto something there because you're right. The Ultramech is very expensive and I have not picked it up yet, but it will always be a white whale for me because of how peak it is. In my opinion, the best mech Lego has ever made because it's beautiful and it comes with everything you would ever want in a mech. On display, what do you think looks more raw, dope, epic, Methuselah? Even you, I'm afraid, would have to admit that the monkey ultra mech, whatever, would be way doper to look at than the Zane spec. And if it's on a bookshelf, if it's
Oh,
on a bookshelf,
it fits
so,
on a bookshelf.
just like the
No,
Death Star.
you're right, but you're saying which one would be better to look at. Well, which one of these will bleed your eyes a little bit less? It's because it's going to full
What?
Ninjago.
How is that
What?
even in the conversation?
What?
Bleed your eyes with this color scheme? Because I'll admit it, I do like the Ultramech, and if it wins, that's totally fine. But it's a little bright and zany. It's getting close. It's ketchup and mustard almost, just with the gold instead of yellow.
Yours is
You
bright
do you
white.
do make that argument a lot.
Yours
Then a
is
lot of those
bright
sets are
white
ketchup and
though.
mustard.
Yes, but this has no mustard, bro. It's Dijon.
Okay, well,
This is
spicy
not the
mustard.
straight
Honey
up.
Dijon.
Man,
Well,
I'm really
okay.
glad I had cheeseburger tacos for dinner.
This is hard.
Minifigures, 1,000%
Mm.
goes to the Ultra Mech. Just you get the three demons and triple
We gotta
and
look at the mech though, not just the
I know.
minifigures.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you
look
can
at the
calculate it now, Cam.
angularity of Zane's. It like fits his elemental power so well, like the triangular icicle looking angles everywhere. It's the Titan mech that fits the elemental power of the owner the best.
Look, all Monkey Mech would take the Jinyu Bong staff, bonk him on the head, and it's
Okay.
over for like even in a real mech battle.
Okay.
There's no contest unless you're like, well, he's using his Mr. Freeze powers as Zane, and he's just gonna freeze. Like,
Okay.
I,
Well,
doesn't
I,
even
now
have
I
we're
needs
love
just,
to
both of these.
freeze.
This
it's
is
not who
hard.
would win.
I'm gonna use an argument that Methuselah said earlier. Which one has a more iconic silhouette?
It's
I
true.
I feel like you gotta go with Monkey Kid. That's where my vote's going.
We can. No, we can. 100% go with the
It's,
monkey. If
it's
that's
too
what
hard.
if that's what everyone wants to do, we could go ahead and do that.
All right, we're going
Thanks
Monkey
for
King.
conceding, bro. Thank.
No, it's amazing. I would actually want that mech as well, and I've considered buying it many a times.
I kind of want to get it too. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Golden Guardian versus Robo Attack.
Okay.
Hmm. I know my vote, so I'll
We
let
made a
you guys go
mistake making
first.
this video.
You say
I
that now? Now you're gonna say that?
Yeah.
After my two picks are out already. I'm sorry you have to pick between yours and someone else's again.
I love both of these though. Somebody else go before I think about this a little bit here.
Well, it's yours and DanieLewa's. I mean, I'm always kind of Exoforce biased because it's the most Japanese thing besides Ninjago that we've ever had in Lego. And it's, of course, they tried to make like an anime Lego theme. It was so out there and ahead of its time that it probably wasn't appreciated as much as it should have been. So I'm always kind of biased towards that. I love Dr. Inferno's mech, but it's like, what's really so different about between like that or a Lex Luthor mech? It's like a super villain mech. I don't know. I feel like I'm leaning towards Golden Guardian a little bit.
I'm leaning towards Robomech just because it does got so much going for it. It's got the flamethrower, it's got the chrome claw. It represented the agent's villain really well. And while Exoforce does bring up a good mech, I feel like there are so many strong Exoforce mechs that it's remembered as being a great mech line. But when you put them up one-on-one against other mechs, they don't fare as well. Now, that might be history playing against it because it is an older set versus the Robomech, but I'm leaning towards Robomech.
I mean, they came out like a year or two from each other, so
Was it?
yeah,
I think the
Wow.
Robo Attack one was like 3 years after.
it was very short term in between
Yeah.
these two. But I am unfortunately going to have to say Robo Attack because it is more of a complete package, and the box art of the Exoforce does it a lot of favors. You see it in real life, and like Matt said, it's a little bit of a shoddy build. Robo Attack is a little more complete, has a lot of character, and I think it should take it.
I think that's what's making me go. I think your argument there swayed me. I was gonna go Gold Guardian, but I think now I'm gonna go Robo Attack, mostly because Methuselah made a really good point of like this is probably a shoddy build, and also like I feel like they're hiding. Like I've looked at the Robo, like the Golden Guardian. That arm with the giant cannon is basically like locked in place. There really isn't elbow articulation there.
Hmm.
The shield has it, but that whole arm is nothing but cannon. So I feel like that's I think I'm gonna go Robo Attack, not just because it's mine. But I think Methuselah really has made point of it's probably a shoddy build for its age. It's probably correct. So all right, here we go.
Wow.
Semi-final for the left
Mm.
side of the
It was
bracket.
almost a DanieLewa versus a DanieLewa, but now we got Langster
Uh,
versus DanieLewa.
I mean,
I'm
I've
giving up
said
this
my
one. You can
piece
have it.
already. I've said all that needs to be said about this set. I think it speaks for itself. You just look at these two. I think we all
Yeah.
know
You
what
can have
makes
it.
sense
You can
here.
have it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, I gotta agree.
All right.
Well, okay. Fair enough.
All right. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Yeah, Monkey King Ultra Mech. But yeah, this one we don't need to talk about too much either necessarily. I mean, this
Yeah,
is one of the
I'm I'm
It's one of the
pretty
coolest
leaning towards you.
Exoforce mechs, though, and that's one of the things I was looking at the Golden Guardian. It has that cannon on the arm. It's so extra and over the top
Hmm.
compared to what it quote unquote needs to be. And the same thing with these giant jet boosters on the back of this mech. This is Langster's pick, right?
This is my pick, yeah. So I picked the Arrow Booster for my one and only Exo Force, and I was going back and forth on this and the Tiger one from the Jungle Wave.
Yes.
I went with this because again, the Tiger one, the right arm is just locked. It's just a big static chainsaw that sticks out. But like this one here, you have basically a mech with a mech. It's a mini mech that has a giant jetpack that has a big grip on the back. You can fly it around. The thing is wicked, huge, giant cannons. It's unreal how cool this is. It's one I definitely want to get one day. But it's up against probably one of the best Lego mechs of the last 10 years.
Yeah,
And I'll let
that
Methuselah take this one for his pick.
Oh yeah, and I wish we could have a size compare because it's like the same thing with UCS Hulkbuster versus the Robo Attack. It's like if you could see
Mhm.
those side by side and see how freaking epic and large. Because one cool thing about mechs for me is how big they are compared to a minifigure. You can even see right here in this photo, Mecha Team Leader, the minifigure in the bottom left
mhm.
hand corner compared to the size of the build.
Oh
This thing,
wow.
Mecha Team Leader, is bigger than Voltron. It's taller than Voltron. It blows my
Mhm.
mind. But yes, this definitely was the funnest Lego mech I've ever built out of the hundreds that I built. And I don't know, what is there even to say about Mecha Team Leader, Daniel Lewa? Like,
Yeah, it
also,
has personality. Like it just exudes so much personality, which is
Mhm.
can be tough for a mech of that scale and something I feel like the Hulkbuster lacks. But this, even being so huge and ginormous, it brings the fun, quirky personality of Fortnite into Lego, and it captures it so well.
for
Is this
Fortnite,
minifig scale?
yes,
Oh,
the minifigure
oh
fits it.
wow.
It fits in the cockpit of the chest. It
That's
actually
so
has
cool.
functionality to it. So you
I
can,
love is it a dinosaur arm? I forget what this is. I know what it is.
yes,
Mhm.
It's a big
it's
dinosaur
the
arm.
Rex
I
arm,
mean,
the
and
Durburger foot, the tomato head, other foot.
Yeah.
And
JJ, I'm sorry. I gotta go with Mecha Team Leader
No,
as well. It's just
I'm honestly I'm picking Mecha Team Leader also here.
one thing
it's
I want to note
impressive.
about Mecha Team Leader about is it's a big mech like Hulkbuster, not as big as Hulkbuster, but there is zero of that shoddy breaking stuff. Like the
Hmm.
legs are so
Okay.
solid. The joints on the legs are super solid. Like so, I just wanted to make sure it's known.
I feel like people complain sometimes that some of the bigger mechs have legs that are static, but it's like they need to so they
Yeah,
can
they need it.
actually stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be hard.
All right, next round here we have I'm sorry. This is peak versus
Wow.
not peak.
Wait, what are you saying is not peak?
You'll see in a minute.
Wait.
I'm letting Daniel would take this one first.
So I chose the Exotoa from I believe it's the first or second year of Bionicle, and wow, Bionicle was already so dope, and they had to go and make an even doper thing that you can put the dope Toa into the dope mech and make them even more functional. Like Toa already had a bunch of stuff they could do. You put them in Exotoa, they got launchers now. They have extending claws. It's just incredible, and the designers must have been thinking on all cylinders back when they designed this.
Mm.
And then we have the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster, and in my opinion, the best representation of the Hulkbuster thus far, unless Lego decides to make a better one, which this will be a very tough act to follow. It's got so many cool features. It's got a base where you can put it on, and it's kind of like you got Stark Tech working on to switch out the arms, where you can switch out the right arm for the hammer hand, or not the hammer hand, the punching hand, which is a really cool feature. It's got a light brick. It's got bendable legs, which to go up against JJ's argument from last round, it's got knees. It's got bendable legs. It's not static. It's very posable. There's a lot you can do with this mech, and I really hope JJ wasn't about to take a shot at this set
It,
as a mech.
it's I mean, come on, the Hulkbuster is so much more playable. All the features that it comes with, like you can like recreate the scene from the movie with the satellite and the parts pod. It's such a
I
clean looking
forgot
one.
about
And
those.
oh, what about ranking on minifigures? What happened to that? This one actually has a minifigure. And like, which one of these would you rather have right
The
now? Like,
Exotoa.
well,
Exotoa.
Oh,
okay,
geez.
Daniel
Exotoa.
Lewa,
Are you
but all your
kidding?
Bionicles are in the bin, getting no
No, they're
love.
right over here. They're behind the
Yeah,
bin,
but do you
actually.
have this?
This is so expensive to get right now. It's almost impossible because of how sought after it is. And I
They're
think the
both sought
best
after.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
how many Hulkbusters do we have versus how many
lot.
And this one
Exotoa
is
do
the
we
best
have?
of them.
We're ranking this Hulkbuster versus the Mech versus Mech. We're not ranking the entirety of the
Oh,
Hulkbuster meta.
I
so the great thing about mechs is that they accentuate and empower the drivers and the user. When you already have a powerful character like Toa Lewa, Daniel Lewa, and you put him in the Exo Toa, you make him even way more powerful. What you get like Tony Stark,
This
just a human guy. You put him in a
okay.
big suit.
Your
You
argument
got
works for Iron Man as well because he's already dope
seriously.
in his suit, and then he
Crap!
gets an even
No,
doper
wait,
suit.
slot
He's dope
argument.
in the
wait,
Iron Man. It's Tony
wait.
Stark, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, going to an Iron Man suit and then going into the Hulkbuster.
But wait. This Hulkbuster, in my opinion, does a worse job of being a mech than the bigger one. Because the bigger one has the buildable figure that fits accurately inside of it, whereas this one is far too big compared to the minifigure that goes in it. So I'm leaning more Exotoa. One,
Oh,
I love Bionicle, but two, the Toa Mata figures and even the Toa Nuvi take their armor off fit more accurately size wise inside of the Exotoa suit than the minifigure accurately fits inside of this giant Hulkbuster.
all right. I just
This
gotta
Hulkbuster,
say,
this Hulkbuster to me works better more as a standalone just model of the Hulkbuster and less as a mech. That's kind of what I'm thinking of.
I gotta say, we did an awesome 4-part episode on Bionicle. I don't even remember talking about this one.
Uh,
I don't. It's
it
not
just
memorable in the grand scheme of Bionicle, whereas the Hulkbuster is iconic amongst Marvel.
You haven't lived
yeah,
until you watched
these
Kopaka in the Exotoa suit from Reviving Bionicle just absolutely whoop everybody with this thing on.
like the Bionicle parts, they just break over time. Like I'm looking at these gray pieces that are discolored. Like it's just, and these knees even bend on this Exotoa? It's just these straight
They
legged.
do move.
Bro,
They
you're using the Hulkbuster to counter that with dark red all over the place?
But it has knees, it
we're
has
just
elbows, it has a light brick, it has a minifigure, it
Nope.
has a
that's
race
the most
The
car, it
legs can't move though,
has
Cam. They're
it has
static
Betty.
in place. They
They're
can't
not
go
static
like
in place.
this.
They can move.
Can they go like this?
Yes.
well, it's
Oh.
not made out of construction
If you want,
pieces,
you can
and it's
pull
a
it
lot
down. It's
funner to
right up
build.
here.
We're gonna have to do a coin flip for this one, I think.
No, just how about this? Let's not do a coin flip and let's just live in reality instead of nostalgia counter Earth. Like
I'm
let's
with
not live.
Methuselah.
I hate when we live with
Hulkbuster for
rose
the
tinted.
win.
Let's not live with rose tinted glasses. Let's just look factually with nostalgia out of the picture.
All right. Uh, I'm fine giving it to the Hulkbuster because I know that Mecha Team Leader will win the next team round.
Oh,
Let's be real there.
jeez.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like I don't think Exotoa was beating that one. So all right, that one wins. And we'll go on to
Oh, tough.
this is gonna be hard.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Mother of
Wow.
God.
Wow.
Oh
Why am I
no!
against Langster builds all
I
the
vote
time?
this as the hardest matchup thus far.
Yeah, so far it's
Yikes.
tough. Yeah, because Cole's tight. Because this is like the two of the top three mechs of all time in my book, and
Really?
so it's tough that they're in round one. You know.
Oh.
So yeah,
Uh,
so if
please
Langster
describe the
builds
sets.
if
Go ahead,
Lancaster didn't
Methuselah.
choose Cole's Titan mech, I would have, of course, obviously, but since he already chose it first, we just deferred to him. But yeah, so
I
he
think we
chose
all
Cole's
would
Titan
have.
mech, and I chose Voltron. It's implied that they're piloted lions.
Yes, they are.
This is really tough though for me, and I guess I'm supposed to be on the Voltron side since it's quote unquote my pick. The functionality in Voltron's insanity. Like the amount of times I've built and unbuilt and rebuilt this, like limitless fun. It's one of those like sets that is eternal because it's actually that's one thing it has against Ninjago. It's an actual IP, so it
Mhm.
has that kind of outside of Lego effect.
Mhm.
But holy crap, they nailed the functionality on this Voltron so well.
They
But
did.
Cole's Titan mech is just the most posable, most flexible mech ever.
Yeah, like so I want to also make the statement of just because one of us picked this doesn't mean it's necessarily like one of us is winning. It's mostly just we were like, "Hey, throw this one into the pot."
Right.
Um, this is a tough one because Cole's Titan mech, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't pay attention to Ninjago much. I saw this and now I pay attention to Ninjago. Like
Wow.
this is that good of a build. It was Cam, like this is the one you were trying to talk me out of buying and I bought it
No,
anyway.
no, that's no.
Um,
You're completely mistelling that story. I was trying to make sure you didn't buy it that day because you were spending a lot of money already.
fair
I
enough.
did not say not to buy it. Let's get that
Now,
straight.
however, Voltron is sick. The
Yes.
fact that it comes apart into the lion robots is sweet. It does look really good. I think posability wise, I think Coles beats this like hands down. Um, I'm leaning towards Coles, but I don't know where everybody else is leaning towards.
It's tough. It's it's tough. They're both good value too. Coles was
They
just a
are.
hundred, and Voltron was.
DanieLewa, what do you think?
Okay, so minifigures, they both have pretty paltry minifig selection, so that's not even a factor. The silhouette, if we use that, Voltron is a very iconic silhouette, but I feel like even in Lego though, Cole's Titan Dragon Mech has defined like a new epic silhouette. Like it's instantly recognizable as to what that is
Hmm.
for anybody who's into Lego. Uh, you can have the lions and rebuild all 5 lions on the Voltron. Can't do that
Too
with
good.
That's
Cole,
true.
and that is really cool. Very playable and displayable.
Yes.
If we're talking about media tie-in, Voltron has way more media heft behind it,
Mhm.
whereas Cold Titan Dragon Mech appears for like 2 seconds in a not
Oh, I
really
didn't
any
think about
significant
that.
role in the show. Like it's kind of sad how little it's used, at least from what I saw. So,
Mhm.
but
What's
Voltron, yeah, it set the standard for like mechs in media depictions, it feels like.
It would
I
just
gotta
suck to
say,
eliminate Cole so early, or it
it
would suck to
would.
eliminate either of these so early.
It would.
It would really suck to eliminate either one of these so early. Like these two could have easily been the final two, honestly.
Mhm.
JJ, I'm sorry, I gotta go with Voltron.
So we got two for Voltron, one for Coles.
I
Coles.
say Coles has to. It's a
Oh, you went
it,
back? I
as
thought
a
you said
co
Voltron.
Oh no, I didn't pick one.
Oh,
I think Coles is a better as a mech, as a Lego mech. It is a better product.
I don't know about that statement. Because
Slightly better.
Be,
mm,
because Voltron's doing something so completely different. They're two mechs doing two completely different things. Where
Yeah.
this one's it's all about the function of combining lions, which is extremely hard to achieve. So like just the fact that they could pull it off, whereas Cole did not have that limitation. Uh, I'm biased towards IP related sets, non-yellow face related sets, and I think unless it's PLE or Super Shadow, but I'm leaning towards Voltron on this one for that reason. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
so
So
we're
we're 2-2.
tied.
We're deadlocked.
Oh my
Hey, I
gosh.
own both of them. They're freaking dope. These are the best mechs ever. But if I could only have one for the rest of eternity, I would proudly. I think a Voltron a lot of people want. It's like it's a white whale for so many people.
Here's my knock against Voltron.
Okay.
We talk about media tie-ins for Voltron. How many people look at that and go, "Oh, it's the Power Rangers," but like, no, it's not. It's
Oh
not the Power
You're
no.
Rangers.
uneducated.
All right.
No, no,
Wait,
but you're
wait,
right.
wait.
But like
I gotta
we
add to
know it's
that.
Voltron, but the general public will look at that and be like, "That's a Power Rangers
Well, no,
robot," but
to
it's
that
not.
argument, who would know what Cole's Titan mech is?
I'm
It's
wait,
nothing.
I,
wait.
well,
I gotta change my
I'm using
vote.
wait, I'm using it to discount the media tie-in element because I'm like that we like that to me gets thrown out because it's like people will look at that and go, "That's a Power Ranger," but it's not.
JJ,
Yes.
you changed my vote. I bought Voltron because in my head I never thought we would ever get a Power Ranger or a Transformer set. So I thought I'll get Voltron. I'll get this set. I remember I went to the Lego store, got a bunch of sets, went out to lunch with my family. Then I'm like, I'm gonna go back and get the Voltron set because a bartender convinced me. So I went and grabbed it, and I'm like, this is the only time I'm ever gonna be able to get a Power Ranger or Transformer set. So I'm gonna grab it. So for that, I gotta change my vote to Colt Titan Mech.
All right. Cole moves
Wow,
on.
that's so tough.
Wow,
That was
Daniel
such a
Lewa.
hard one. All right. This one's an interesting one.
What the heck
Okay.
is that thing on the
Okay.
left, bro?
I'll just
Oh, come
start
on.
with the Ultra Mech, and then we can let Cam explain. So the Ultra Combo Mech, I think, is potentially the best Ninjago mech. Maybe in a lot of ways better than Cole's mech. It has amazing value, incredible price per piece, has a good selection of figs, and it is like if Cole's Titan Dragon Mech and Voltron had a baby. So if we're looking at the last ones, we're like, oh, they're both so good. This is literally both of those combined because each component of this mech becomes its own ship for the respective ninja to drive. It's all color coded too. What more could you want?
That is very true.
Versus Emmett's Constructo mech. This is the mech that promotes play. It became real in the Lego movie when Emmett realized the possibilities that come with Lego with designing whatever you can. He took construction vehicles and combined them all to become Emmett's Constructomech to save the Lego world. How can you top that? It saves the Lego world, and it was in the movie that brought Lego to the forefront of animated media to lead into adults are welcome, to Lego being the number one toy brand across all the charts. It all
Wow.
started with this mech.
Mm,
That's
wow.
giant claims.
That's a
Okay.
But did it
huge
save the
claim.
world of Ninjago?
It was one
Technically,
of the
yes, it
worlds in the Lego
did.
movie, yes.
Okay, my bad. Okay, my fault. But the thing is with the Ultra Mech, it looks freaking awesome. The Ultra
It
Combo
does
Mech
look
as a
really
mech, the
cool.
the separate it does Voltron in such a terrible way though, because the side builds that it
Huh?
breaks off to are so goo goo gaga. Not they're so terrible, bro. Like you look at
They're
Zane's
fun.
dumpster truck. Well, who would ever want to even separate it at that point? It just looks it's not. And the minifigures, what is this? Evo, Ninjago Evo? What? It's like neon
Oh,
green snakes. Like
The TV with the guns on top is kind of funny. Um, I'm going with Daniel. I'm picking this combo one. I think this is gnarly. I love how this thing looks. It's kind of cool looking. I
it
love it's
is
got the
dope.
two giant like I love Emmett's Constructo-Mech. It is a set I want to get really badly, but I think as a mech, the Ninjago one is better because like it for me it's more playable because you can split it apart in the different pieces and it's the vehicles and I mean I love stuff that combines. It's a miracle that Voltron didn't win the last round, but like well sorry it's a miracle that Cole won the last round because I usually love stuff that breaks apart and comes back together again. So I'm going with this one over the Emmett's Constructo Mech for that reason. I think the minifigures are also better in the Ninjago one than in the Lego Movie set.
The Constructor Mech does only have Emmett, and it has two robot skeletons and then an angry Unikitty that destroys anything in her path. I'm still stick with the Constructor Mech because of what it represents and what it's done for the Lego community. So now we're tied 1-1,
So
2-1.
Ultra combo back for me, no question.
so I
Yeah.
would say, would do you own this construction mech, Cameron?
I do not.
Okay. Well, that kind of confirms it because yeah, Daniel was thoroughly enjoyed this one there. I
I was in
really
high school at the time. I didn't have
Cameron,
funds.
hey, you own every single Lego Marvel set, so I don't know if we can use this.
Yeah, I don't have any money left to spend on anything else.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think I did Ultra Combo Mech, but because like the I'll just be quiet. We're already on to the next round. Who even cares what I had to say? Who even cares? We're on
No,
the next
finish
round.
your thought. I just
I was just
clicked
say
on because
the
we knew you were
construction
picking
mech
one.
is creative, and that's what it has. But so does the Ultra Combo Mech has the creativity too. So
That's
okay,
fine.
Cameron Studios, you're cooked. What the heck is this
Yeah,
matchup?
sorry. It's
Uh,
100%. Dude, Mecha Team Leader is gonna sweep this round. It
Oh.
should.
I think it should. I think it'll. You know what? We'll go with Mecha Team Leader. Go right ahead.
Well, okay, but I mean, the argument would be, I would say, okay, if I was Cameron Studios in the situation, I would say,
Okay.
okay, what's the cultural impact of Mecha Team Leader? It had one live event. Okay, so what? This is the Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron. Has
True.
way much more weight and significance behind it outside of Lego. But I would say against Cameron Studios as myself, this is what I would say to him. I would say, well, Fortnite's the biggest video game of all time, and this is a representative mascot of that. It's not the biggest video game of all time. One of the biggest video
One
games of all time.
of.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm not a Fortnite fan by any sense of the word. I gotta get back into it. Um, I like the more I look at this, like Methuselah, when you have it right next to you right now,
Yes, sir.
like I kind of want this.
You just
Like it
have
looks
to.
sick.
And you see the detail on the back with this kind of back
Yeah, man.
representative
Like,
Yeah.
back wing that it has, and this the detail on the back is
dude,
so
imagine
dope.
doing a Fortnite mock of this fighting the Megazord one day when the Megazord comes out.
Yes, that's gonna be
Wow.
dope to have those two
All right.
together.
A
Because
man
that's in
knows.
Fortnite
Or this
too.
versus Godzilla when Godzilla comes out.
Godzilla
That
wins.
idea is
Godzilla
sick.
wins.
Wow.
But it takes an honorable man to know when he's been beat, and I know I've been beat. It's got
Hey,
to be Mecha Team Leader.
I advocated for you, Cameron Studios, with this
I
Hulkbuster. We
appreciate it.
need Marvel.
I appreciate it. We do need Marvel has a lot of mechs. Are they all great mechs? No,
That War
but they do
Machine
have
mech
some
would have
great
carried
mechs.
if it had got in here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the
It would
War
have been
Machine.
goaded.
Okay, but let's just say this: The Marvel mech got further than any DC mech did on this list. So
And the
let's just say
DC was
that.
my pick too.
That's because Marvel gets sets, bro. So proportionally, there's way more
There's way more.
options to choose from in
Marvel,
Marvel.
Marvel, Marvel.
Oh,
Can we
Team
have you
Marvel.
on video saying Marvel sucks? I don't want to hear
I
it from
was
you anymore.
misquoted. I was misquoted.
Daniel, do you have anything to say about Mecha Team Leader before it sweeps and moves on?
no, I really don't care about this Ultron mech at all. So
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
There we
sorry.
go.
I'm
Disrespect is
sorry.
crazy.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Pulse Titan Mech. I'm done. Moving
That's a
on.
cool matchup. That's a cool matchup, though.
This is a
Well,
good
I would
matchup.
rather have the combo mech. It's way more fun. It's more epic. It's more interesting. More figures. Yeah,
Well,
I will
once you
defend it.
once you build Cole's Titan Mech Danielewa, then it'll click in your brain.
Yeah,
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're
it's
right.
so good. I'm taking Cole's Titan Mech here, 100%. You have to take it.
Methuselah?
I see where you're coming from, Danielewa. That's a super cool ultra combo mech. It's extremely dope. If the mini builds were a little bit cooler and actually worth splitting apart, then but yeah, Cole's Titan Mech is pretty freaking awesome. We'll go Cole's.
3-1. Cole's Titan
Okay.
Mech.
Here we
I'm
go.
sorry,
Get
Danielewa.
wrecked.
Oh dear God.
No, what is with the right-handed bracket? We should.
Yeah.
Oh my
So you know what I said
gosh.
earlier about it being a tough matchup between
Oh.
Voltron and Cole's Titan Mech? I'm going to rephrase that to this one's the toughest matchup.
Until the next one.
We're
But
gonna
that's
have
the
to get a
final.
little.
It's expected.
We're gonna have to get kind of granular with it because one thing we haven't mentioned about Mecha Team Leader yet is the minifigure that comes with
Yeah.
it.
Peak.
It's in Daniel Lewa's
Really
words,
good.
the best minifigure of 2025 is this
Easy.
Mecha Team Leader.
No question.
So that's like the cherry icing on the cake, bro. It's ridiculous. It's a miniaturized version of the mech, or the mech is a blown up version of the skin. It's the only way you can get this head mold either. It's just ridiculous. I don't know, Linkster Bills. This is hard. These are my two favorite mechs of all time, right here.
These are both really good sets. That's where I'm torn. Like,
If
on the
okay,
one, well, let me go for a second.
Go for it.
On the one hand, Mecha Team Leader just visually is very interesting to look at. There's a lot of bright colors. It looks really cool. It's ripped straight from the video game. The minifigure is great. The sword, we haven't talked about the sword. The transparent pink on the sword is awesome. This is like they needed when they do the Megazord, this needs to be the template they use for the Megazord.
For
100%.
sure.
I would rather see the Megazord be one complete build over like it splits apart, realistically speaking. I'd rather see that.
Yeah. Oh, I said the same thing, Langston. I was like, I'd rather it be one cohesive, cool looking thing than split apart, but they got to do the split functions.
Yeah, they probably we'll figure out a way to do that. However, Cole's Titan Mech, man, this thing can be posed into so many just dynamic poses. And nothing like I understand Mecha Team Leader's legs need to be built the way they are so it could support its weight and hold it up. But the fact that Cole's Titan Mech can be posed into so many different like where it looks like he's pulling the sword out, or there's other ones where he can like almost lean on the sword a little bit, and it's so much more expressive, and I feel like has more emotive personality than Mecha Team Leader does, that I think I have to give it more to Cole's, but it's very narrow. Like it's
That's
very
true.
close.
no,
That's
that
true.
that's great. Everything you said.
That's true, but that's the one thing it has over it is posability. And maybe one other thing it may have over it is color scheme aestheticness, because one of my friends doesn't like Mecha Team Leader because it's like, oh, it doesn't really look that aesthetic. I mean, that's subjective. I personally love it's a perfect combination. Fortnite does this really well of cool plus quirky, like silly plus cool combination, which is a really cool juxtaposition. But besides posability, what else does it have on Mecha Team Leader?
So
To Daniel
Good
Lewa
point.
told me yesterday, in his words, okay, how often are you going to be posing your mechs? I'm like, well, you're kind of true. I kind of just build it, maybe like pose it once and then put it on the shelf.
I will say this: when this bracket is about the best Lego mech, and when I think of Lego mechs, I think of movability, posability. Yes, Mecha Team Leader has a better minifigure and it does have the bigger structure. But when I think of a mech, I think of multifunctional. The arms move around. It can bend in a lot of places. The knees can bend. It can move a lot. It's just when you look at the Gundam, yeah, it's massive. You're absolutely right,
Cockpit,
Methuselah. It's massive. But
enclosed
bigger
cockpit.
bigger does not always mean better. And I feel like Cole's Titan mech emphasizes that perfectly because it's not the biggest mech, it's not the smallest mech, but it's got the right size where it has the posability to just destroy any of its competition.
So I feel like this is also an age comes down to an age thing. For a younger DanieLewa, I would have way rather preferred and enjoyed the Cold Titan Dragon mech because it would have been dope, raw, awesome, power fantasy, maybe more so than Mecha Team Leader.
Hmm.
But as a grown-up AFOL with AFOL priorities and sensibilities, what I prioritize the most is having something I can just enjoy looking at and looking at and like appreciating different things every time I look at it. And I feel that way much more strongly with Mecha Team Leader than Cole's Titan Dragon Mech. However epic that one also is, I will have to strongly support Mecha Team Leader.
It's also even on the back of Mecha Team's leader's sword is a little head with the statue because in the live event he grabs the fountain of the statue and pulls it out and it becomes the sword. There's
Yeah.
a lot of cool Easter eggs to this. And of course, if the one issue I have, I told Daniel with this is Ninjago could come out with a better Titan mech than this one in 2026. I don't think they will because it's so good. But how will you get a better Mecha Team leader than this one? How will you get a better in Voltron's case? It's hard to already improve on that. So for that reason, it has so much more eternal life. And so I would
Hmm.
100% choose to have only that one for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna blow Cam's mind here. I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
switch my pick. I'm going Mecha Team Leader.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Yeah, let's go. Woohoo!
I think
Oh my
I
Wow.
God.
think Daniel Lewa's point right there, and Methuselah's point also to an extent here is like if I want something that's gonna sit on a shelf and be visually just be like, wow. I think Mecha Team Leader has a more appealing appearance than Cole's does. I love Cole's Titan Mech. It is the set that made me really love and appreciate Ninjago. I will always give it that. It's one of my favorite. It was my favorite set of last year.
Hmm.
I look at this Mecha Team Leader and I go, this thing is so cool. And you're right. Like you're gonna look at different details on it and appreciate something different every time with it. And then Methuselah, you're also point of like it's got the enclosed cockpit. That for me is cool, is huge. Like I don't have Cole in mine.
Yeah.
I have him out. I have the head closed down so it looks like there's no gap there.
Hmm.
Um, I have to give I think Mecha Team Leader is just a better overall mech. I
Then
think it's
3-1.
yeah.
It
And I
wins.
think the fact that we talked about this one the longest, this matchup, this is probably the two best Lego mechs ever, right? Like, come on.
They're
Mm,
up there.
they're up there. I wouldn't say let's see the next
Come-
matchup. Let's see the final matchup.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's
We
What
go.
is
got
the
brother against
Methuselah
brother
Daniel?
again.
Oh no.
Wow.
All
Grand
right,
finals.
bro. Slam
All right.
dunk.
I feel like enough has been said on both of these in all honesty. Do we keep it as simple as we each say our vote?
I think we got to give some little explanation here as to which one is for which. So,
Okay.
Daniel, I'll let you go first, and then we'll let Methuselah go afterwards
Okay.
for your explanations here as to
Oh,
why, because these are your picks.
the pressure is on. I feel like my identity is riding on this. I am a Monkey Kid guy. This is a personal, a personal tournament. No, but really, because when you look at Monkey Kid, RIP, this really encapsulates everything that is so epic about Monkey Kid. Because not only does it give you ginormous, large, mythologically sized builds like this one, but it adds the playful Sun Wukongish charm
Mhm.
that is not present like the Ninjago mechs and stuff like that, or even the Exoforce mechs. That extra kind of quirk to it that really gives it personality. So you have the epic, raw, mythological aspect and the personality. Not only
Yeah.
that, but you have six absolutely peak phenomenal minifigures, some of the best that Monkey Kid has ever had, which is a theme you know, full of great minifigures.
Mhm.
I just and you have a ship. His weapons and back bling come off to become a plane. There's so much on offer here that I feel like Methuselah's going to have a tough time going up against.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm done for because if y'all even read a little bit of Journey to the West, it's so over the top. Like if you thought Mecha Team Leader was over the top, You got to read Monkey King because it's absolutely wild. And they depict that pretty well within the Lego sets that are over the top. Like, look at this giant Jinyu Bong. It's actually insane. I just love how over the top Monkey Kid is. So it's a tough matchup. But unfortunately, which one of these themes is still alive? And it's Fortnite.
Oh, wow, we're going
Wow.
there. Okay, Fortnite is new. Fortnite has a video game
Talk about
behind it.
talk about beating a dead
Just
horse.
twist the dagger in the
Wow.
heart. Or
I
Just
mean,
stab your
hey,
brother
salt
in the
on it.
back. Wow.
I'm sorry,
Brutal.
bro. Monkey King Ultra Mech, it is really cool, but I think I mean, look, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at more picture. I got to look at pictures because neither of us have it. I guess it really wasn't that good.
Oh my
I guess
Wow.
is the cockpit enclosed, kind of.
It's
No,
completely enclosed, protected.
no, it's cool. Okay, yeah, it's a little goofy, yeah. So, I mean, this is the
Goof?
thing. Daniel
Goofy.
Lewis, come on.
You
Here's
mean
the thing.
personality? You're using Goofy. It's a living, what, bear that you're bringing to the table? I think
Oh.
they're equally goofy, bro.
Well, Fortnite's supposed. Okay,
He
well,
has a
here's
hamburger foot. What are you talking
you say this thing is
about?
tall and yeah, but it does Goofy so well. This is
You
you
got a
say this
point
thing is
there.
tall, but I'm pretty sure that Mecha Team Leader would still dwarf this one quite a bit.
All
And the camera
right.
series says bigger is not better, but in my opinion, with
It's
Lego
not.
Mechs, it's epic. It just adds a presence to it. I don't know, Daniel Lewa, if you could only have one of these for the rest of your life, just be candid with us. Okay, I know which one. It's because of the tang. If this didn't have the Oriental tang in it, then it would be a whole different story, I think. Because Daniel Lewa already has all these other minifigures except that one.
Let me say this.
Yes.
With Mecha Team Leader, I get Voltron vibes in the sense that some people might have possibly gotten this because it is the closest they could have gotten to Power Rangers at the time. It seems very similar to Voltron. It seems very similar to Power Rangers, whereas Monkey Kid is on its own. There's nothing to compare it to. It's one of one, and I feel like it's very hard to beat that. Whereas with Mecha Team Leader, yes, it is very original within Fortnite and its size, but there are plenty of mechs that combine to become the bigger mech, you know?
Lankster, don't let them do this, Lankster.
So,
Lankster,
Cam, I disagree with the point you just made about there's a lot of mechs that combine stuff. I feel like a lot of the ones that have structures that combine or different things that combine end up looking real shoddy and really like just not good. I mean, the Ultra Combo mech down there is one of the rare exceptions where it does
We
still
have
look
three in
good.
this set.
What are you talking about? We have three in this set.
So Mecha Team Leader is essentially five vehicles combining into one, right?
well, in the Mythos, yeah, but not in the
Okay, in the
Lego set.
Mythos.
Yeah,
And then
but
we
what
got
I'm saying
Voltron
is
that does it, and then we got the other Ninjago one.
but the Lego set, they're not, you can't separate them, which is fine because it looks 1,000 times cooler. So that point that like, come on, that thing looks awesome. Um, I'm going back and forth because at the other time the Monkey King mech just looks sick.
It
Like
does.
Cam and I at one point toyed with doing like a collab build. We were gonna build like a Jaeger Bay, and
Yes,
this Monkey
yes.
King mech was the one from Monkey Kid we were gonna put in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, both of these are just
It was gonna be these two. It was gonna be Voltron. It was going to be even Z Blob's mech.
Cam, which one did you pick?
I picked Monkey Kid.
What? That's ridiculous. Like, there's the thing, and we're looking at this one image. I'm looking at other pictures of the Monkey Kid Ultra Mech, and it has this a little bit of an over design problem to the point where I might actually prefer
Over
the Monkey
design
King.
problem. The one's got a cheeseburger for a foot.
It's not over designed though.
No, it's not like you look at some of the prints and stuff on the cockpit everywhere, along with the super vibrant color scheme. I almost think I'd prefer the Warrior Mech a little bit more with his cloth cape. Actually, the Warrior Mech might be better, Daniel Lewa.
I don't think so. I think the
No.
Warrior Mech is peak, and it should be on this bracket 100%. But I think this one still tops it a little bit.
Yeah,
How much are both of these? Because what's it? Mecha
Oh,
Theater's 200, right?
it
Mecha Team Leader's
was
like 300.
250,
Oh,
350?
250.
250,
250?
something like that.
it
Ultra
was yeah
Mech,
250.
Ultra Mech is 160, 1,700 pieces, six figures.
This is 2,500 pieces. Holy crap.
Not that
Langster, you
big.
would prefer this one. I know you would. And Daniel Lewa,
I
you've
am
laced
leaning
this
more
set till
towards
the end
Mecha
of
Team Leader
time,
right
bro.
now.
Bro, I had to pick a side,
But
bro.
there's a button there, JJ. I know there is.
I like how much more posable the Monkey Kid one is, but at the same time, I don't think that matters in this case because Mecha Team Leader, like again, it's not as posable, but it needs to be built this way so structurally
Hmm.
it can still support its own weight and stand.
Like, how much taller
That's its
is
crutch.
Mecha
That's its
Team?
crutch.
I think I'm going more.
About 3 inches taller,
I
bro.
I'm leaning more towards Mecha Team Leader because I think
Are we about to end in a tie?
no, we're not even gonna tie. That's not happening.
I see 2 votes for Mecha Team Leader. I see 2 votes for Monkey Kid.
Yeah, we're
If
gonna come up with something for this
if
though.
it was Mecha Team versus Cole's Titan Mech, I'm like, okay, I concede to Cole's. Or Mecha Team versus Voltron, okay, I concede to Voltron. But the Monkey King Warrior Mech, bro, none of the four of us own this. Like, I've considered it many a times, but I never bit the bullet. Mecha Team Leader day one
I
in
don't own
line.
either of these.
I'm just saying, bro.
I own Voltron. I own the Hulkbuster.
I'm just saying, if DanieLewa, never mind. DanieLewa, you got to come to terms, please, bro. You know, you said this was the best minifigure of the year. You said this was the greatest Lego
But
mech
we're
of all
looking
time.
at best mech, not best minifigure.
No, okay, so Matt did have a point. If we take the minifigures out of the equation, because you're right, he's right that Tripitaka, lore accurate Tripitaka really messes with my brain chemistry. If we take that out, if we take out all of the figures, that one, and we also take out Mecha Team Leader figure, also rest in peace,
Uh,
best figure of the year. Mecha Team Leader wins.
Oh my
Really?
gosh.
Yes.
This
all
is not
right.
fair. This is not fair because Monkey Kid was the greatest Lego original
Wait,
theme
you were
ever
just
made.
arguing against it. What do you
Watch.
Okay,
make up
He's
your
gonna flip back
mind?
and pick the other one
No,
this is
up.
I
no.
never argue against the Mecha Team Leader. I've only spoken good of Mecha Team Leader,
Because you can't really
but
talk bad about it.
You
I
can't
can't
talk
talk.
bad about
Yeah,
either of these though.
I need to get
right.
this Mecha
Yeah.
Team Leader
Is
now.
it? I do
It's
think
too
Monkey Kid
cool.
Leader's a little bit of the cooler mech, but it's just not fair, guys, because I'm gonna get emotional because why did they cancel Monkey Kid, bro? Do you see how
See,
legitimately dope
for
this
that
is?
reason alone, in honor of that, that should win.
It's
We
okay.
we need Monkey Kid and Fortnite to still be continuing on forever. I don't know what happened with Monkey Kid. It's just absolutely ridiculous, and the fact.
It deserved a better ending.
And they haven't said anything about it. The shame on Lego for just being like, oh, what? Huh?
Huh? What
What's
happened
going
to
on?
what theme are you
Oh,
talking
here's a
about?
Ninjago blacksmith shop
I feel
instead.
like that's an
Enjoy that.
episode for another day.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right. You're
I
right.
think we all know. I think we all are in it. I think the panel's in a consensus.
Oh my gosh.
Mega Team
Wow.
Leader.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think I would have a good day today, but I actually did. I'm like, I'm going on to Brick
Wow.
Hour. There's gonna be malarkey spewed. You know, there's
Oh,
gonna be Batman
jeez.
mech.
You
Come
were just
on.
hating that Marvel video we did, dude. The superheroes
Seriously.
video.
Hey, no, sorry, Lakester Builds and Camera Studios. They're both very reasonable people. They're both very smart people. Sorry. It's just Rogue Lannister. If you guys know Rogue Lannister, the other host, he's a little.
Oh my gosh, that's not even.
Scott
Okay.
is the man, and I
Well,
agree with a lot of what he says.
we came to a Mecha Team Leader. Greatest mech of all. Dude, come on. Every
It
time I
is
see that
pretty
thing, I want it
massive.
more now. I don't even like Fortnite that
You need to
much.
play
Like,
Fortnite with this Lakester. They add the Batmobile, they add the joke, the Batman who laughs. They have all this stuff. I'm
you
like,
know
Lakester
what?
would like that.
I'll tell you
Lakester.
this right now. I'm off tomorrow. I will re-download the game tomorrow. We will play tomorrow.
Started downloading
You
now. It
heard it
takes
here
a
I will
while.
get it going. I will play
Okay.
it. I'll play it with you both.
It's yeah. It's a
Well,
pretty fun.
oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, and sorry, I didn't want to hijack the Brick Hour podcast, but I just want to say it was a really fun mech ranking. I love Lego mechs. I think mechs. Never mind. I'm not going down that tangent. I would say never mind. Sorry. Back to Linkster builds.
Yes,
What are
take
you
us
gonna
out,
say?
JJ.
I was gonna say mechs are for dudes for some reason because every girl that I know, like I'm not trying to be sexist.
What?
I just every girl that I know, if there's a girl who likes mechs, comment please, please, because every girl that I know just does not like mechs for some reason. So it's maybe like a dude like power fantasy type thing, or maybe it's not gender specific, but they're so cool, and I'm glad all four of us really like them. I
It's a
like
lot.
even
They're a lot
this.
of fun.
Yeah, it's like a perfect thing for Lego. It's like a buildable action figure, so it's fun to get the smaller
Yeah.
Superman and War Machine ones, and then the massive Mecha Team Leader
Mhm.
Hulkbuster
I
ones. It's
mean,
just
I don't know if you can tell, but like right up here, I got the Hulkbuster and all the Marvel mechs. They're
it's a
all right
fun
here.
format.
It is. It's a really
Yeah.
fun format, and they sell well. They can come in any shape or size. They can come really, really small in the $10 set, or they can go into a $500 set. There's no limit to what you can build with the Lego mech.
As long as they keep innovating, because there have been a lot of cruddy mechs
There
too,
have been,
which
there
we did
have been,
not talk about.
absolutely.
So hopefully they continue on this dope trend that they're going on.
I'm gonna end with saying hashtag justice for the Exotoa because
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's right,
justice for the
JJ.
Exotoa.
Bring
Justice for
back
the
Monkey Kid.
Exotoa.
Langster has spoken.
And
And
also, yes, thank you. Bring back Monkey Kid.
And bring back Lego Dreams permanently.
It never, it's still here.
Yeah, it's
Heck,
not dead yet, dude.
Dreams even has a mech. Look, well, this is a small, but they have a few mechs too.
You know
Why
what,
didn't you
mechs.
put that on the bracket? That
Yeah,
would've
why
gone-
wasn't that on there,
Yeah,
Cam?
yeah, like I'm gonna put that on there. Like I'm surprised JJ didn't sneak it on there just to annoy me.
You
No,
know
'cause
what?
it was
Actually,
better
now
ones.
after seeing that, let's cancel Lego Dreams permanently. The goo
Oh
goo
my
guy.
God.
Let's cancel Lego Dreams.
I love when you say goo goo gaga stuff. It just makes me laugh every time. It's a great point. But thank you all for watching. First of all, if you have not already, subscribe to these two guys here. Their channel will be linked.
Don't subscribe.
And also, you'll also be collabed in this too, hopefully. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun. Um,
Crap, I would have been on better behavior if that.
Ah.
You being disingenuous this whole time? Oh,
Have you been
I
lying
would've
this whole
been nicer.
time?
Anyways, so you can find both of these guys on YouTube at Sakuga Builds, and they also have the new Instagram account that's back up and running again after Instagram unjustly deleted their old one because that was a whole bunch of garbage. You can find us on Instagram at the Brick Hour Pod, and now, Cam,
Yeah, you can find links for builds on Instagram as well.
and who else?
Oh boy.
I've just started an Instagram account. It's nothing special. I haven't posted anything,
Oh,
but
I'm following
I
right
have
now.
taken
Everybody go
a
find
step
Cameron
forward.
Studios on Instagram.
I have taken a step
Cameras.
forward and made an Instagram account. It's not up and running yet. I just made it, so I have the name, but we'll let you know when it's really fully up and running.
That's right. It'll be linked below so people can start following you anyways. And also, if you're not already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when all brand new episodes go live. Fridays at 2 for the flagship show and the third Tuesday of every month for Time Capsule, the one coming out next week. It's a Disney property. Cam's
Yeah.
all about it.
And subscribe to
Moana?
Linkster Builds has a YouTube channel now too.
I do. Thank you.
You do. He
Oh,
does.
You
I
can
was the
also-
first like on your Batman video.
You
I
were the
was-
first like on the Batcave. That's very true.
Yes.
I was waiting for the comment that said first like, but I didn't see it. So
I'll
I was waiting for that to happen, but it didn't happen. Not that I'm asking for it to happen.
Yeah. And Cameron Studios, you need a YouTube channel too, please.
get there.
So
Okay.
taking us out finally now. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see everybody in the next video.
Thank you so much.
Happy
Real
building.
ones.